Hey up everyone, welcome back to Spud Players FM and welcome back to the European Journeyman episode 2. We found our first club in the last episode, Musan Salama of Finland. We did figure out how to do this as well. I was messing about in the first episode. We're in the first division, but there actually is a Premier Division as well. So we're actually in the second tier of Finland. Which is so funny because I was joking about being in like a second tier Finnish division, I'm sure, in my video that was showing what was coming up on the channel, and we have actually ended up here. So we started off with a 3-0 defeat in the last episode. We tweaked the tactics slightly. We kept the counter attack, but we just made a little of changes. Especially when we're in transition, regroup when we lose the ball, counter when we have it, obviously, distribute over the defence quickly with long kicks for strikers to run onto, really. And it worked beautifully. We've played 2 games, we had VPS, they were top of the league, and we were bottom, and we bet them 1-0. Farid Sadat, the Afghan player, scored the only goal of the game just before half time. And then we played Klubi, who were like 8th out of the 12 teams. Salminen scored with 10 minutes left, and then Rudi Deiter, I think he's our top scorer with like 6. He scored and made it 2-0. So the impossible task, it's still almost impossible. We thought the season would be finished, but we've actually been split off into this. So it's like a relegation group. See, I'm learning on the job here. This is the great fun thing about the Journeyman. You never know what's going to happen. Like, I thought it was the end of the season, and we've still got 5 more games. So what happens is we get split off into the bottom 5 teams of the league. This was the league table, if we look. So obviously I came in with 3 games left. We was on 12 points. I won 2 of them last 3 games, which just put us on to 18 points. But then I thought, oh, that's it, season over. But obviously the board were saying they weren't judging and everything, so I thought, oh well, I don't know what's going to happen because I haven't got the league below this as playable, so it might just kick me out of the team. I don't know what's going to happen. But then it's given me this little chance. There's the relegation group, so I've still got to win. We've got to play all these 5 teams basically, and the bottom 3 go down and the top 3 stay up. But I mean, I'm still 6 points behind Klubi, who we just bet. So really, we've got to win at least 3 of his last 5 games, which is a massive ask, obviously. We'll see. What I'm going to do is we're going to play. We've got PK35 up first, which sounds like a gun off Call of Duty. PK35. I'm sure it really does as well. So we'll play that, I'll show you that. If we win that, I'm going to skip it forward a little bit until it comes to the point where we have to win to stay up or whatever. It might be the last game of the relegation group stage or whatever. So yeah, we'll be finishing this relegation group stage in today's episode. We'll find out what the hell's going on. Another couple of little bits to tell you about. Oh, as well, by the way, the 16-year-old keeper, Simula, who I drafted in from the under-20s or whatever, he's been brilliant. So he got an assist as well for one of the goals, and he kept, obviously, 2 clean sheets. So he's been brilliant since he come in, 16 years old. And we did make, we've got a few of the big boys locked down on contracts. I know we're only semi-professional, but I thought I'd get a few of the main boys down. So they don't all leave, because obviously we'll have to replenish the team with free transfers. So we've got Jiri Kiairu, this guy. He can play as a pressing forward or a winger. We got as captain Samuli Vitanen, down on a 3-year deal. Or it might have been 2 years. Lakamaki, 19-year-old centre-back, really good player. We've got the Japanese lad, Naoki Maeda, he got another couple of years contract. We've got the Angolan, Wadia, he signed. And then we also got the 16-year-old keeper, and we got this guy as well, and 16-year-old centre back. So we tried to sign the youth as well. So yeah, we got all them down for 3 years. Everyone else is up in a couple of months. In November, so I don't know what happens. It's semi-professional level. I don't know if they'll all just leave and we'll have to recruit a whole new load of players or what, but I can't actually offer anyone else anything, as we're already double the wage budget. So I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know if we can, these £0 ones, maybe we can keep them on £5 a month maybe or something, let all the other ones go. Oh sorry, the wages are here, not available, because they're all part-time, as you see. So I don't really know what's going to happen with that, but we'll find out. Anyway, this is the lineup. See if we can make it 3 in a row and actually give ourselves a chance. We've got to win really again. Oh, we've got a bit of bad news as well. We had another massive injury. I know in the first episode Koznikan was out 4 to 7 months. We have another one now, Heikkinen, 4 to 6 months. He's broken his leg. And then the goal scorer in the game against VPS when we won who were the top of the league, the goal scorer was this lad, Sadat. He's on international duty now. And he was looking really good as well. So that's another worry. But we go on. We go on. As long as we've got a 16-year-old Simula in net, we should be sound. So 2 changes. I think the more forced changes than anything. As we go up against PK35 in the Finnish First Division. So they've given me, you know, I've taken over and tried almost an impossible task really. There was technically 8 games left. I've won 2 of 3. And we still need to win another 3 of 5. So really we had to win 5 of the 8 games to stay up. Really. We've got 2 out of 3, so that's not bad. But whether they were at home this time against a team that's not top of the league, so I don't know if the counter-attack's really going to work, but that's what we've got. We can't be doing too many tactics. We've got to... Can we defend this? We can't. We can't even defend that. It's 5 minutes in. PK35 shot us down. So it looks like we're probably going to lose this now. It's nearly. See, if you're playing counter attack, look at that. The right back's playing him on. As captain, playing him on. Get back on. Get back. Poor that. Poor defence. The right back playing him on. So now we're obviously down early on and we're playing counter attack. So we're having a hell of a lot of the ball. Say we're playing counter attack. We're creating chances. No, sorry, I was looking at the wrong team. It's because I've just been on my Liverpool career and we're looking at the red. We're having not much possession, but we are creating chances. But not. Don't look like we're going to score. We've got to go out and score, so what do? We'll give it till maybe 20 minutes and then we'll just go for fully attacking route 1 sort of thing and try and get back in the game, I suppose. So we're not playing a bad game. We need more possession. Let's just leave it for a little bit longer. Nah, we're not gonna, this isn't working, is it? We're not gonna score here. Right. Right. Okay. Okay. We're gonna have to go attacking. Because we need to get back into this game. Now, we're just going to have to change it to attacking, I think. Maybe do some early crosses. we have to be a little bit more expressive. We're going to get some overlaps on as well. And we'll play wide, and then we can get them balls in. Yeah, that's probably what we're going to have to do. I'm not going to change any personnel yet, because we haven't really got much on the bench. Give him a bit of encouragement. Almost concede a second as soon as we go attacking. Okay, we're going to have to get that lad off who's on a 6.3, Kiyuru. We'll bring the experienced Michaela on. He's like 34-year-old. He's having a bad game as well, Montola. We'll bring Hadoud on. Hadoud on there. Double change in personnel. Dieter's playing really poor on that right hand side as well, and he's really tired. I think Michaela can play on the right, just. And then we'll put Taka on. That's his last change we can make. Very attacking. But nah, we're not. Can't find a way back into this game. We haven't really had any highlights or anything. It's a defeat. The 2 games I didn't stream, brilliant. Won them both, clean sheets. It's because we're at home, trying to do the counter attack. I think, yeah, it's now made it impossible. 7, 8, 9 points with 4 games left. I'm pretty sure it's impossible anyway. Yeah, I think we're done, guys. I don't think we can physically do it. We've got 4 games left. Oh, there's still 12 points. We'd have to win all 4 games. We'd have to win all 4 games. So we'll play this one against Jippo. Any scrap metal, anyone? First we've got PK35 and now we're against the Jippos. Right guys, I'll skip it forward and then over a couple of days we'll play that game, see how we do, and we'll take it from there. Right guys, going straight into the next game then. We're away from home. We're going to go with it again. It worked, like I said, 2 games before I showed you, 1-0 and 2-0 against top of the league as well. And we played well as well, not just like fluked it. Sadat's back from his international duty with Afghanistan. He scored a goal as well for Afghanistan. He's only fit enough to make the bench though, so we'll bring him on at some point. Let's do it. We've got to win all 4 games to stay up. Otherwise, I don't think we're losing his job over the fact we're getting sacked. I think we're losing his job over the fact I haven't got the league below this one as a playable league in the career. We only did the top 2 divisions in Finland, so I don't know if I'm just gonna I'll just probably be unemployed again. Musan Salama, most shortest lived thing ever maybe. Or can we do it? Can we do it? That's a big kick to no one. Against the Jippos. They're coming for me scrap metal. Early concede again. It's not worked out, has it? Unfortunately. It's really poor defensively. Twice that's happened. That was exactly how we conceded last goal, wasn't it? Haju. Ah, similar. Gets behind it. Haju. Get it out. Go on, lad. Oh, it's an handball. We're getting absolutely smashed here. It's obviously not working, is it? We need a rethink. I know it's going to be pointless after this game anyway. But I still, you know, every game's a game for my record as a manager. I don't want to just lose every game. It'd be harder to find a job if my record's really bad. We're getting absolutely dominated here. We can get in at 1-0 at half time and just change it completely. It's weird how bad it's doing against some teams. Like, this is just really bad. Crazy to think we're back top of the league with this tactic and we can't even, I mean, look at that. That's horrible. Route 1 maybe? Keep the 4-4-2 but just change it to Route 1 rather than counter-attacking. Go balanced as well rather than cautious. We're going to have to take a bit more risk. We'll bring Sada on for Dieter, the man who scored the winner against the top of the league, back from international duty. Bring him on. That was a weak first half. Only Simula, my lad. Rasmus Simula. I feel like signing him wherever I move to. See if this does anything, I suppose. I haven't looked too deep into this at all, really. It's not going to matter too much at this stage. It's not going to matter. We're not going to be staying at this club, I can see that. We did apply for the National B coaching badge as well, so they have given us that, so we are actually training for that at the minute, which is, at least we've got that out of being here, if nothing else. God, there's some tired legs out there. He's been appalling again. Have we got another left back? We haven't. Can he play left back? No. Oh. We just don't have any subs or anything. It's Salman, and tell you what, he's having a 6.2, so let's just bring him off. But yeah, it's been poor. Route 1 hasn't really changed much really, has it? I think we've had a few more chances. No highlights still. It's a nice little 1-2. Oh, it's good defending from the skipper though. But yeah, we're just booting it back up. Route 1 isn't working. We don't really have a target man. Can't really go wing play either because we don't really have any good wingers either. I mean, we really are stuck. No wonder these are bottom of the league. It's just, they've got nothing. Ah, it's 2-0. It's a right finish. How is that only his first goal of the season? What a finish. And that's that. That's all she wrote, guys. Yeah. We should have streamed the 2 wins. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. It wouldn't have mattered anyway. We took over an impossible job. We've had a job now, at least. We've had a job. Hey! We've scored. Montola. Monterola. Whack it in the box. That's all you need to do at this level, innit? Stick it in the box. But yeah, Route 1 isn't really working either. We have had a lot more attempts, to be fair, with Route 1. But the Jippos have beaten us. They've stolen the tiles off us roofs. And they've beaten us. So because it is actually impossible now with the 3 games left, I'm just going to skip through the rest of the relegation group. I'll come back and I'll let you know what's happening. We probably will be looking for a job again, as Musan Salama was the most short-lived thing in the world. Okay guys, I'll see you in a sec. It's happened. It's happened, guys. As we thought, they gave us an impossible job. Here, take over this team that can't win a point. You know, they were miles away from staying up. And we had 8 games to play. We needed 5 wins. It was never going to happen. We got 2. I haven't even played the other 3 games. That was literally the day after that defeat. I think because the game knows the Finnish 3rd tier isn't playable, I'm just sacked. Because there's no chance. I don't even get to finish the season. I'm just gone. Because they did say, the board said they weren't judging that first bit. So if I'd have gone down and the league below was playable, I probably would have let me carry on. Whether I'd have wanted to stay with them, I'm not too sure anyway. Really. We regret to inform you that we've taken the decision to terminate your contract at Musa Salama. So my first job in Finland, semi-professional football club, didn't last very long, didn't really turn out. There you go. So we'll be back looking in the job centre. So let's just have a little look at the record that we got. It was pretty bad, wasn't it? 5 games, 2 wins, 3 losses. Not that bad for a team right at the bottom. We're studying for a National B licence, so we got that out of him. Nicked a bit of money for his course, and we carry on. We go again. Why does this always do this? So I've got to unclick all these. We only want managers' jobs. No, we'll leave international on. You never know. Might end up with an international job one day. So the only other jobs that are available at the minute are more Finnish Premier League teams this time. So we'll apply for all. I'll continue on and I'll let you know when we've got an interview. Okay guys, we've got a job interview at Cowden Beef, the Scottish League 2 side. Just looking at my camera, why do I look like a guy out of Twilight? I'm not shiny and pale. It is just the lighting. I'm shining. But anyway, I've just woke up actually. I've come down. That's why I've got my dressing gown on. I left it there from last time because I was skipping forward loads and I couldn't get an interview. So we've finally got an interview now. Welcome, Joseph. I'm glad you've given me the choice to sit down. Can you ease our concerns about your lack of experience? Convince. I've not been in the managerial game. I don't have the experience. Build up the experience you're looking for. You've already been relegated once. It's just bad to have on your record. Can you explain the circumstances? Yeah, it was bullshit. We all knew we were for a season that year, unfortunately. It happened once. I was able to learn from it and intend to make sure it never happens again. Yeah. You're up for a few jobs right now, it seems. Are you hedging your bets? If you want me to withdraw from the other jobs, I will do just that. Request changes. Don't wish to propose any changes with the staff. That all seems perfectly acceptable to me. Just avoid relegation. If hired, we would expect you to secure survival and avoid relegation. Is that fair? Should I aim higher? Avoid the relegation battle. Only one team goes down. I had a look at the league table. I think we can do that. What do you think of a proposed wage budget of 2,800? Agree, I'd be happy to work with that. We're not in any position to make bargains with to do with budgets and transfer budgets. You know, that we're desperate. Give me the job, please. I have no requests. That's all for now. We'll be in touch. So I'll continue on, guys, and hopefully. Oh, my laptop's just being a bit of a fanny. Hopefully we'll get the cow and beef job, and if not, we'll keep doing some interviews. I'll see you in a sec. And we're back again. Unfortunately, we didn't get the cow and beef job. Here we go again. We've got a job offer from FK Humany, which is a Slovakian semi-professional team in the second tier, the second division of Slovakia. Here we go. Are you worried about not being able to speak the language? Yes, but I'm going to lie. They won't. I'll pick it up quickly. I'm still pretty new to management. I lack experience, but make up for it in other ways. Yeah, make up for it in other ways. You've already been relegated once. I intend to make sure it never happens again. I'm doing whatever I can to keep progressing. Are you willing to assure us that you do a better job of meeting expectations than your potential predecessor did? I will always back myself to succeed. Are you the right person to turn this underachieving club around? I'm all about motivation. I back myself to come in and make an immediate difference. Would you be comfortable working with Vladimir Velesinko, our director? I'm more than happy to work with old Vladders. Big Vladder. Guide the team to a top half finish. God, yeah, I think that's a fair target to aim for. Transfer budget of 7k. Agree. Do you want anything to request? No. Okay. So that's another job interview done. Let's go forward again and let's see if I end up in Slovakia. Right, I'm still not sure if we're going to be accepted with that Slovakia job, but Airdrie have offered us a job interview now in Scottish League One. What I'm going to do though is, because we're just going through too many interviews now, and it could be here all day, I don't know. So I'm just going to skip through it until I get a job, because I don't know how many interviews I'm going to force you to sit through. So I'll do this one on my own. I'm just going to keep going. The next time you see my little face on the next fade, we've got a job. Alright, see you in a sec with my new job. I don't know where it's going to be. Maybe it is going to be Airdrie, maybe it is going to be that Slovakian team, maybe it's going to be a completely new team. Who knows? We'll see you in a sec. Oh, we've got a job. Second job. It's at Airdrie in Scotland. So, yeah, we're not too far from home. We're here. We've only got a 7-month contract, so they've given us till the end of the season to see what we can do. They're in 8th place, lost 3 of the last 5. The Diamonds, Airdrie. The Airdrieonians. Right then, let's have a look. Reputation 2-star, media prediction 5th, so we're underachieving, we're 8th. We're still in the Scottish Cup. We're knocked out of the other stuff. We've got a 10,000 capacity stadium. £0 transfer budget. Love to see that. God. 7,500 wage budget. Quite an old club. Assistant manager Scott Agnew. Here we go. Right, let's just get into this. Don't know what this is. Work within the wage budget. So they want us to get to the playoffs. And they want us to go through another round of the Scottish Cup. Yeah, so they want us to get to the playoffs. We'll have the thingy every month, meeting every month. Here we go, second job. This is exciting. I'm excited. I am excited. I'm really excited for this one. It's a little bit of a step up, I think. I mean, if we look at the club info, we've actually got 300 season ticket holders, whereas at Musan, Salama, we only had 50. So we've got more fans. Let's have a look. I mean, what's the facilities like? Stadium's in good condition. Adequate. Okay. Let's have a look at the finances. We're over the wage budget, so we're not going to be getting any new players in, really, unless they're on freebies, playing really cheap. We're currently spending 8,000, and our wage budget is 7,500. So we've got a lot of work to do. This is where we're at. Is it? Yeah, we're in the third tier of Scotland in League One. 14 games played. We're on 12 points. So we're like 11 points behind Clyde. So it is a big ask to get to the playoffs with it. We've got a big job on our hands. Do you play everyone 3 times in this? How many games do you play? Is there like rules? Where does it say how many? 36 games. So we play each other 4 times. So we've still got 22 games left of the season, which is plenty. We're not even halfway. We're nowhere near halfway through yet. So we have got time. We have got time to turn this around. Let's have a look at the squad then. We want to have a look. Who's on the biggest wage? We've got this striker from Algeria, Salim Kouadia Aïssou. Don't know how you say that. He's a big target forward. That's what we want. That's what we want. Maybe play route 1 if we've got that lad up top. Who else? Who's injured? Easton. He's out for 6 to 10 months. We've got this star man here, star centre back, Callum Fordyce. Let's go into the tactics then. Let's get some tactics set up. Now, as if it's saying we should be playing these sort of gegenpress, control possession. As if the assistant manager's recommending this sort of stuff. Is that... I mean, that is big talk if they're wanting us to play control possession. Oh, he's good. Reece McCabe. He's really good. Got a couple of really good central midfielders. Maybe we should be Mr. Motivator, go for the gegenpress. Everyone's work rate seems pretty high. Max Curry, oh, his work rate, oh, he's the keeper. Scott Agnew. Do we go gegenpress? I mean, I should probably go for one that the assistant's recommended, not knowing the squad at first. I think route one's going to work if we want to be a winning side. I think control possession. We don't want to knacker me play. I mean, I think gegenpress at this level, they're going to not be fit enough. We're going to go control possession because we had a couple of really good midfielders. You know what? We'll go for what he's recommending at first, and we'll change it as we go. Because I mean, I don't know the Airdrie squad. I have no idea. We need to learn on the job. The deep line forward role can be given to that big man, that target man who we was looking at. Got a couple of central midfield roles there. I think we've got a few good centre backs. So let's go with this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the squad, and then I'm going to leave it there. And the next time I see you, I'm going to really skip in like most of the a big chunk of this season. And when you come back, I'll update you on how it's been going. So I think Max Curry is his best goalkeeper over Jay Cantley. Yeah, I have actually heard of Max Curry. I don't know why. And it's not just when I went out for an Indian. So this guy's going to be his target man. Well, deep line forward, Kudia Isa. I'll have to quickly look through all these players. Brennan Camp, he's on loan from Bournemouth. He's a really good player, actually. He's coming straight in at wing back. Luke Lyons, he's not really good enough. Callum Fordyce, centre back, get him in, right in the middle. Master, is he a good ball playing defender? No, he's a no nonsense. Craig Watson, he's a no nonsense. So he's not really a ball playing defender. Josh Kerr, he's a ball playing defender and he's decent. Josh Kerr, you're in. Matthew McDonald, he's out on loan. Rico Quitongo, he's his left back. Angolan, looks decent. He can go there, which means I'm going to put Craig Watson here as the wide centre back for now. And Luke Lyons is going to get a place on the bench. Reece McCabe, really good central midfielder. We're going to have him here. Dean Ritchie, more of a defensive midfielder, bit of a younger lad. He's going to come on the bench. We need a left wing back or a right wing back substitute there in that spot in the midfield. Kurt McInroy, he's on loan from Celtic and he looks decent. Callum Moore, he's not great. Scott McGill, 19 years old, he's got really good potential, ball winning midfielder. In fact, I'm going to get him in, he seems decent. Put the loanee from Celtic on the bench, Kerr McIlroy. We've also got Scott Ague, but he's 34 years old and he's not having a great season. Adam Frizzell, he's a good player. Can he play out on that right wing? Adam Frizzell, I think he can, inside forward role. Yeah, he's doing really well there actually. Aaron Lyall, he's on loan from Rangers, 18 years old. He looks okay. Have we got anyone else who can go on that left hand side? We've got Callum Smith. He can go there, but to be honest, we'll trust this young lad that's on loan from Rangers. Callum Smith can go on the bench. Gabby McGill, 21-year-old striker. Englishman, he's a target man, and then we've got Jordan Allen as well, who's a poacher. We'll go with a target man on the bench, someone big to come on, and then have we got anyone in our youth team to fill that final position on the bench in case one of our wing backs goes down injured? Scott Walker's ineligible, above the maximum age requirement. We actually really don't, do we? We've got John Hamill. 16 years old. And we've got Kenny Maguire, also 16 years old. So that's a bit of a worry. Just we're short on players for them left and right back positions. We actually don't have like any substitutions for them positions. That's worrying. So that's what positions we're going to look to bringing in the transfer market. But for now, we are just going to have to trust one of these youngsters. John Hamill, he sounds quite Scottish. We have to offer him a contract to get him in the squad. He's been offered a contract. If you know what, I'm going to have to offer them both contracts. We're going to have to trust in the youth, because we are skint and we just do not have the players, the money, to go get some more players. And Kenny Maguire, the right back. So we need these two youngsters, offer them contracts, and they can be the backup left back and right back that hopefully we won't have to use too often. And that's the formation we're going with. Yeah, so the first few games, who have we got first? We've got Cove Rangers, who are 5th. So yeah, that's about it for today's episode, guys. We've got us new job at Airdrie. The next episode, I'm going to have played a little bit of the season. We'll probably get up to like maybe the halfway mark. There's what, 36 games in the season, so that's 18. So we'll play like 4 or 5 games, see how we're getting along, and then we'll show you a couple of games in the next episode. So thank you. Oh, in fact, I'm surprised that just quickly before we go, look at this. The manager got a win and a draw and then got sacked. Unless that's the interim manager, maybe actually. Maybe the interim manager picked up a couple of results. But yeah, they have been having not a great season. So yeah, hopefully I can turn this sinking ship around. I think I'm still studying for my National B licence, so I haven't got that in yet, so I can't ask them for another coaching badge just yet. But as soon as that comes through, I will do. And that's about it, like I say, for today. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and we'll crack on with some matches in Scotland in the next episode. So if you did enjoy the content, please do give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in episode 3. Alright, take care, guys.